everyone. I hope you guys are doing good. I am about to open my second hive of the day. Actually, there's 2 hives that we're gonna go and have a look at. Let me show you quickly before I light up my smoker. We have this floor hive and we have this other floor hive to go and open. This is so cool too. This is like aquaponics system where you can actually grow your vegetable. This is like a blueberry bush, as you can see. And if you ever tried blueberry honey, you know how good it tastes and how great it tastes. There's a lady called Jessica, the honey sommelier here in Australia, that actually came and did a video live with me one day and talked about blueberry honey, and I had to go and buy some, and it was delicious. Tried it with blue cheese and the tasting pair was amazing. Great setup. Yeah, it is not my setup, so I'm going to check on those hives for one of my clients, aka friend. At the same time I'm getting paid, so so I thought I should take you a little bit with me and you can ask up some questions, tell me where you're coming from. We're gonna light up the smoker now, so like that, it's done. I've been this morning in the water. I haven't been in the water for such a long time. It felt so good. Getting much better with my throat. My body is recuperating. My heart is not. My heart is just but I'm getting there. If you know anyone in South Australia that is looking for a tenant, just let them know I'm here. I'm looking for a place to live. That's the most important part. A safe place to live, where I can have a couple of hives. That would be great. But yeah, let's have a look inside of those hives and see how they're going. One of them is very feisty, so I'm gonna start with the other one to see how they're going. And yeah, how you going? Where you going? Where you coming from? Tell me, you guys. Where you coming from? Tell me, what's the season like where you are at? I'm gonna have to refill with some pine needles. Alright, smoker is done. Get my hive tool and whoopsie daisy. Get my hive tool and we're gonna go and have a look inside of those hives. Hello everyone, Nashville, Tennessee. Wow, what is it like over there at the moment? What's the season been like actually? Because I know you guys must be coming the end of summertime soon. What is it, on the 21st of September, summertime finishes. Here in Australia, the first day of spring comes on the first day of September. Then hot here. Oh wow. How hot are we talking? Please don't talk Fahrenheit because I don't understand Fahrenheit. Alright, let me take you with me. We got a smoking. Excellent honey floor, but now in dark. Oh yeah. Drought is everywhere. 35. Oh wow, that's hot. Yeah, I enjoy that. Here it's like it's winter, but you know, it's not that bad. Let me show you what's happening. So, smoking them at the entrance. I think I need something, a pot, maybe a brick. I'm gonna take that pot so I can have you here and I can still see, and you can see. Fantastic. See those olives? The lady gave me The lady gave me a box of olives last time and they were so delicious. She cures them. I love it. Alright, let's have a quick look. So this is a Langstroth box and this is a floor hive box. I did ask for the floor hive to be emptied. That's on top of roof system. So the water can run out. Dropping them. There's a few bees at the top. That's empty. Oh, probably still very tough in winter. I'm saying this, that is at least half full of honey, I would say, because it was quite heavy to pick up. A lot of bees in there. Now we're starting the swarm management, so just making sure that everything is fine inside of the hive, that they're not going to swarm up. That's a mess. This hive's always been a mess, even though the frames are perfect. So do you name it's a Langslow hive, Langstroth. My accent is French. I'll show you. It's very messy, always like that. So it looks very messy. I can clean up every time, everything in there, but there's always so much brace combing. Brace combing, you know, it's the comb that is between of the top of the frames. Doesn't necessarily it's cross combing. It's not cross combing. Trust me, we're gonna remove a frame. It's gonna be a little bit of an annoyance because you have to clean so much. But brace combing is just a way for them to just stop any type of condensation, to stop going inside of the brood box. And that hive has done that for such a long time. Also in winter, if you do have a chance to go inside of your hive, and if you do inspect your hive in in winter time, you need to remember that the propolis is going to be as hard as like rock. So I'm smoking and I'm cutting off that brace combing on the top of the frames just to make sure that I'm not gonna get any bees rolling on that. And I'm cracking the frame on either side because I can see there is a lot of propolis and I don't want to break the frame, really, don't really want to. Okay, so the moment of truth. Here we go. It's so stuck. This is so annoying. There you go. Ooh, not the best frame strip. Not the break frame rock. There you go. Oh no, you can't see me. What's happening here? Oh, sorry, you couldn't see me. You could only hear me. I just broke the top of the frame. I'll show you. This is so funny. Hi you guys, coming up on board. So I removed the brace combing from here. They're not cross combing, but top of the frame just broke. Look at that. So annoying. Now they're a little bit skitsy too. That won't stop me from lifting up the frame. I'll show you how. Lovely voice. Thank you. Must be the accent. So I didn't realize that actually you guys couldn't see me after that. So this frame is all broken down, but we're still gonna lift up. Not happy bees. Putting on the side because that's just honey. Smoking them and smoking me. Alright, now that I've removed the first frame, it should be much easier to be able to remove the other frame just by placing my tool in between. I'll show you. Oh, just love doing that, don't you? So by placing my tool in between, so just like this, and turning it like a key, I can separate it without having to just make a more of a mess as such. They already created so much mess, but but it is fun at the same time. Tammy, do you have a different way of doing things? Let me smoke them because they're not too happy. And I'm still here. Placing a finger in between, lifting it up. Wow. There is a lot of broods. There is a lot of drones. So that hive is definitely thriving. She'll be fine. Let's have a look at the other frames. Beautiful brood pattern, as you can tell. Same thing with this frame. Putting my hive tool in between. Lifting it up. Now, same thing. See those bumpy cells here? Then there they are the drone brood. So there's the drone babies in there. A drone is like this male bee, very plumpy, and is only there to mate with the queen. And for me as a beekeeper, let me know if the hive is thriving. There's lots of eggs in there. Yep, that's fantastic. Putting it back in from the top. Taking this, smoking them away from the honey because I don't crush too many bees. Trying to be very careful the way I do things. The more you agitate them, obviously the more they're going to come and try to sting you. And as a beekeeper, you don't want to really do that. Like, the point of beekeeping is to keep bees alive and safe, not like killing them. Here we go. That's beautiful brood. Look at that. Lots of drones, pollen in there, different color pollen. The hive is thriving. I know the queen has enough room in there to lay eggs. All those babies are going to come out soon. I can safely put back the hive together and let them be for today. I'm sure everything's going to look good. Unlucky to have queen cells in there. There was room inside of those frames. I can smell bananas. I don't know if you know that, but banana smells is the bee telling you, letting you know that, you know, they're stinging you by releasing some pheromone called the alarm pheromone. Ooh. Oh. Sorry. Oh. I had a bee just prickling inside of my eye. Like, it squirted all inside of my eye. And then press down the last frame back into place. There you go. Now you're gonna ask me if I am gonna clean that. I think so far it's okay. And next time I will be opening the hive, it will be a little bit warmer, so I will be able to take more time to be able to clean that up properly. Best way to do it is obviously with boiling water, but if you don't have the chance to be able to do this, just go and scrape it off inside of a bucket so that you can collect the wax and you don't let the wax on the ground, because here in Australia it's a legal requirement to try to pick up as much, not to leave any type of bee components on the outside, such as wax and stuff, because it can carry some type of disease, and this is how disease often spreads, especially American fire brood. And we all know that American fire brood is not a nice one to have inside of your hive. Okay. 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 Okay, that's done. They're all gathering at the entrance. Let's go and have a look at the other hive. Also, at the same time, there's a bee that pooped in my eye. That wasn't nice. I'm picking up. Have you ever got pooped in your eye by a bee? If you have, please let me know, because I just did. Am I going to turn blind, or am I going to have super duper power vision skills? Alright, let's have a look at the second hive. This one is very nasty. Let's have a look at the back of the floor hive. She said that she removed the honey. Yep, the honey's been emptied. You can see there's still a little bit of honey at the bottom here, indicating that she has removed those frames of honey and let that honey sit down, which is the last remaining of it dribbling. That often happens on floor hives. If you don't let it leak down till the end, you're going to have a little bit of remaining of the honey down in the tubes where the honey flows out from it. Total natural thing, and the bees will go and clean it up. But in winter it's a little bit harder because the honey is not as liquid and easier to remove. Can we just tell me? I'm gonna turn blind. Let me just put my hands. I got a bee that pooped in my eye. Let me remove it. That wasn't fun. There you go. Anyways, let's carry on with looking inside of that hive. We don't need to spend more than 10 minutes inside of a hive. We just need to see if the hive is doing well. I would have wanted to place an extra box in between of those two, because this hive is always very thriving, because the genetics is very strong. But I don't see no boxes left for me here, so I won't be able to. So smoking them from the top. The mat has been properly down. Let me show you that actually. The mat has been propolis down, so you see that? This is propolis. And the propolis up at the type of gaps. You can see it from the top because that's mesh everywhere that has been propolis up. And they do that to just stop any type of like airflow. See all that propolis? Trap any type of wax moth. See, wax moth has been trapped underneath that. And that's a total normal thing. See, wax moth has been trapped under there. They also put small hive beetles under here. This is wax moth poop, and you can see that it's coming from this little wax moth grub. They obviously, hello bees, they're obviously strong enough to be able to fight any type of wax moth, so I'm going to let them deal with it anyways. I don't necessarily need to worry about that because I know this hive is super duper strong. If they weren't strong, obviously I will be removing the wax moth, but I like to let them deal with it because this is like a natural occurrence that happens inside of hives. Ooh. I hope this one is not too heavy because I still can't lift up too heavy other things. 1, 2. Ooh. That's alright. It's still a little bit heavy, I would say. So those bees, as you can tell, they're already coming for me. Look at them. They're trying to kiss me. They're not that nice. Oh, all I smell is the banana. Banana thick shake. Those girls are trying to sting. Alright, to stop that, just gonna have to smoke them. Look at them. As soon as you smoke them, they're coming for you. They're not nice. So this queen, if it was me, I would kill her now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to, because this is not enjoyable. Definitely not enjoyable. Yeah. Definitely not enjoyable. Those bees are not really the nicest. You're gonna see they're gonna launch again themselves for me. I may have to find the queen today and kill her because there's drones around anyways at this time of the year. And the drone population is only gonna get bigger, so I know that she will have a chance to be able to mate with drones around. Yep. Come on, you guys. Just launch yourself at me. So this hive is not as disgusting as the other, not disgusting, messy as the other one. Let me show you. Time to requeen. Angry ladies, yeah. Tell me about it. All I can hear is them trying to sting. Like, I can hear there's one around here. There's one around here. I hope I've done my soup well. Otherwise it's gonna have some girlfriends in there. There you go. Alright, let's remove that frame. Second end will be easier. I can tell the rest is a bit messy. Hopefully they're going to come down. So the way you could requeen a hive, if you're looking into requeening a hive, it's very simple. There's a few ways to do it. You can just find your queen in there and just kill her and they will requeen. But the chance of having the same type of bees, if the genetics are not nice, meaning they're not, strong, or they're angry, feisty little bees, defensive. They're trying to defend the hive. You could change it with a queen that you brought also. So if you buy a queen from a queen breeder, or if you know how to rear queens, you could definitely do that. Okay. Honey. That's just honey. Pure honey. Lovely honey. Place it on the side and do the same thing. Put your hive tool in between, move it with the key. All I want to see is brood. That's honey. And that's brood. Let me show you. Wow. Beautiful brood pattern. Holes with pollen and supply food stations all around. A little bit of drone broods here, drones here. It's looking good. Same thing on the other side. Oh, I'll show you the next one. You're gonna love it. Ah, that's my leg. I think there's a bee in there. When it's close to the groins, it's always hurting. Why? Don't get into my pants. Alright. Hopefully we can see the queen and give her a little bit of a squash. That would be fantastic. Now, this frame, as you can see, is full of drone brood. This is lots of drone brood. Worker bee brood, drone brood. You can see the difference. They look like pimple that you want to pop. Definitely no queens on that frame. Whew. For those that just jumped in, it's nearly spring soon and it's been raining late. And what happened is the life expectancy of a bee is about the average of 42 hours flying, and you know, the more they stay inside, the less they fly. There's a beautiful open brood here, meaning that, you know, the queen is not going to stop laying eggs and she's likely to swarm very quickly. And you can see inside of that hive there is a lot of honey frames. So the first 3 frames here on that side, they launched themselves. Look at that. Wow. Honey. Let's fingers crossed, if we can find the queen, we're going to give her the squish and we're going to give it to the chickens over there, because those offsprings of bees are really not nice. Like, they're still trying to sting me through my sleeves. And on my face. All over my face. Lots of drones. Beautiful to see drones. This is why I'm looking after these hives, because I can handle being around feisty bees. And I did say that this springtime we'll exchange her with another queen. So if we can do that now, because spring is just around the corner and there's a high chance of her having a good, better, a gooder. That's not English. I've been watching too much football. We can kill her now. The new virgin queen will have a chance to actually mate with drones, because the drone population is getting bigger as we speak. Oh my god, look at me. They're like all over my fucking sleeve. Oh my god. Those bees are not nice. No, they're not nice. Have you ever dealt with a hive like that? If you have, please let me know. I really need to find a queen and kill her. Look at them. They don't like me. Alright, I'm just gonna cruise off, and if I find a queen I will take a picture and just kill her on the video for you guys, because it's getting a little bit overwhelming. They're stinging everywhere, all over my sleeve, and one just like on my glove, trying to sting you too at the moment. I've had hive like this too unpleasant. It's not nice, especially if it's inside of a backyard. The bees can't be like that. It's not a way of living, because I know those bees in summertime, as soon as the people that lives here used to walk past, the bees used to attack them. This is why she's like, I can't do it. Can you help me? So this is why I'm doing it with her. But yeah, I'm getting attacked everywhere. Haha. Oh, they're also on top of my head. Okay. The bees are pressing on buttons. That's why I requeen from a different supplier. See, that's the thing, is that I think I'm gonna I'm gonna kill the queen, and I'm gonna see what they're gonna do with that. And then after that, if they don't do well, I will just bring one of my queen here and charge them for that, and that's it. All right, I will let you go for now. Toodaloos, much love to you all, and see you all on the other side. Bye.